Have you ever recorded half a podcast just to realize you didn't record any of the podcast at all?
Welcome to
We recorded
Connor
a third
vs.
of it.
Cobb.
A third of it for sure.
We just recorded about a third of the podcast and realized we were not recording. So, welcome to the show. The show where 80% of the listeners are male, and we're trying to figure out why. That means 4 out of the 5. Is it because...
It's just not what you want in an audience.
Not.
Perhaps it doesn't matter with a podcast audience. But a real audience, you probably want it 50-50, 60-40, 70-30 may actually be ideal. 65-35.
Yeah, 65-35
the majority
female to
being
male.
female.
That is what you want for a comedy crowd.
They're better behaved. Yes.
Yeah. They're better behaved. They're smarter. Let's just be honest. And it's just better. It's just better.
Unless you get unless it's a bunch of bachelorette parties, it's not like there can't be exceptions. Did I tell you about a show that I did in a Kenosha where the owner of the show, the runner, whatever, goes up there and he talks for a long time about people in the crowd. Everybody knows everybody. At one point, he's like, "Hey, so-and-so, you're getting married. Oh, congratulations, bachelorette party." He's like, "Weren't you an orphan?" And, man, there was a long pause after that.
Did they mean to say something else?
Nah, man, he meant to say, he said it, he meant it.
Why did he
of
say
all
that?
the things that it's like, hey, weren't you like a Leo? Weren't you anything? I would not have expected. Like, weren't you this really painful memory? Weren't your parents both abducted? You know?
Right. Why did he say that?
Dude, this guy is half cocked. He'll say it doesn't have to be relevant at all.
Yeah, I was say also, how is that relevant? Like, if I was that guy, I would just go, yeah, that's a weird thing to bring up, but sure.
I mean, going back, it was he doesn't talk about anything for 2 seconds. So it may be like who's walking you down the aisle kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. And then been like, oh, no, wait, your dad's dead, and then your mom's dead. Oh, aren't you an orphan? You know, it would have been like that.
Everyone raise your glasses to the orphan. Dude, let me tell you, last night we were at a friend's birthday dinner, and after the dinner, I'm driving. Rachel's in the car, and then our friend Yuri, the birthday boy, is in the backseat. We're driving him to his car, and he's in like the one street between this neighborhood and the next neighborhood where it can get seedy at times, right? When he said he was going to park there, we were like, I don't know about that. And he did it, and then we're driving him to his car, and we're like, I can't believe he parked here. And he's like, there's the car. He's visiting, by the way. He lives in New York, and he's in town visiting. And I pull into like it's not even a parking lot. It's like it used to be a pull into a parking lot, but now there's a wall there and a picnic table outside of a Foster's Freeze, which is like sort of an ice cream burger shop.
Yeah, we have them. Yeah.
Okay. So as we pull in, and then I'm trying to like angle it so they can get out, I realize that directly in front of us on the picnic table, maybe 10 feet in front of the hood of my car, with my headlights on them, there's a guy, and he turns a little bit, his head and his shoulders, and he's getting a blowjob on the picnic table.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, on top, or he's sitting there?
No, he's sitting. Yeah, he's sitting, and then this person is like crouched down, and then I go, "Don't get out! He's getting a blowjob," and I don't know why that's. My friend Yuri was like, "I don't think
how many
anyone's gonna
times do you
stop
say
a
that in your life?
I just don't want to call. Yeah, I know. I don't want to call more attention to him. My headlights are on him. Meanwhile, cars keep going by me, so I can't back up, and I'm just like spotlighting them for about 25
but why
seconds.
would you do that? You can't turn off your headlights for
They're
2
set
minutes?
to auto, man. I'm not messing with my settings. No, it's the ass end of my car is in the street, so I don't want to have my lights off when it's dark out. You know, and it's a busy street, 6 lanes. So, and then like, I'm not going to just turn off my headlights and turn my hazards on. That's going to even draw more attention. Hey, everyone, there's a blowjob emergency over here on the table.
Goodness.
So I eventually am able to back out. I'm like, I'm going to go to the corner. and then you guys can walk back. And they're like, oh, you drive to safety, and then we get to walk past the guy who doesn't mind doing illegal stuff in public. Sure, that sounds safe.
I mean, that's a broad umbrella. It's a pretty specific illegal thing that he's totally happy to do. It's not as if there's any danger, like if he stopped it, that she wouldn't do it again. I mean, she's doing it at a picnic table in front of a...
I think this is a broken windows theory kind of thing. I don't think anyone who is getting a blowjob outside of Foster's Freeze is only breaking that law.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
I think they're averaging about 5 a day.
Sure.
Yeah, they're putting a Hall of Fame.
How about all the ones that just led them to that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, because I'd say 90% chance this was prostitution.
Man, when we used to live downtown, there were like twin buildings in this kind of quad area, all of these artist lofts. And one of the first days we were there, there was a prostitution act going on. Though, like the roof of the neighboring building had like a hot tub and a pool and whatnot. And dude, it was so loud. And there's not a lot going on in downtown LA. I mean, have you seen the beginning of Terminator? Like, you can hear anyone for miles, and this woman was acting her ass off. Like, she was really selling it. And we like contacted the management, maybe. I don't know. It was weird because we had a brand new baby, and like here it is,
new baby. How's
brand
your baby?
spanking
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new. And here, I mean, she's just going to town on it. She was a pro. She was a pro.
Wow. Well, after that, we go home. We're hanging out at our house for a little bit. I fall asleep. And you ever do that thing where you fall asleep and you think you've been sleeping for hours, and it turns out it was 15 seconds?
Yes.
Because you're that tired. So I did that. I thought I'd been asleep for hours, and Rachel wakes me up with the question, how much is 44,000 yen in USD?
What?
And I'm just like, why would you wake me up at 4 a.m. with this question? And I go, what? And she says it again. And I go, I don't know. And she goes, look, I'm doing the other stuff. Can you just check this? And I'm just like, okay. And I Googled, it took me until after I'd done this, until I realized I'd been asleep for seconds. Not hours.
Oh, not until you open your computer and you see like, oh, okay, I just went to bed 2 minutes ago.
I did it on my phone, and then after I did the thing, I looked at the time and it was like 12:31 instead of 12:30.
Sure. I mean, otherwise that would be completely unacceptable. You're not waking somebody up at 3 a.m. for something that you can just open up another tab.
That was my thing. I was like, why are you even thinking about this right now? That would be like if I woke you up at 5 a.m. and was like, if you're going to Dayton from Cincinnati, should I take back roads or?
Right.
Why are you asking me this in the middle of the night?
The number of times. Yeah, exactly. How big is Wolverine's dick? It's.
They never really discuss that in the canon, do they?
No, not that I've seen, but it's implied.
So, listener and jingle master Tony. Hit me up because he said that he thinks we've overlooked something.
I have a feeling I'm going
from a couple weeks ago.
Hardcore disagree with this, but okay, sorry.
So he said, we had one a couple weeks ago where the options were, and this is one that he submitted, always has a static charge when they touch you. The longer the time between the touches, the greater the charge. So seconds feels like a regular shock. Anything over 8 hours feels like getting hit with a baseball bat and gives off a blinding light. Number 2 was always buzzed and either has a mixed cocktail in hand or is mixing a cocktail with a shaker. And he said, you guys would rather have, or like mixing a cocktail at your mom's funeral than to take a little shock?
It's a no-brainer. I don't know what he's trying to pile on or over-explain so that we get all the context that he wishes we got the first time around.
Yeah.
But getting shocked sucks, especially if you know you're going to get shocked. It's even worse. The anticipation is worth. It's like getting a paper cut or like a shot.
Yeah.
And so what? You're away from each other for 6 hours, and then you come back, and it really hurts.
And it's like getting hit with a baseball bat. Tony,
the relationship would be over. The relationship's not over if you're at your kid's spelling bee and she's shaking a shaker. It's not over. It's stupid, but it could not last. It could not last.
I think what Nick is trying to say is you're the jingle master. Stay in your fucking lane.
It's absolutely wrong.
It's absolutely
And I love
wrong.
how he says that. It's like we would want the liquor shaking. It's no.
Well, after I said that,
the electric shock was just so good that it's like there's no way.
After I said it to him, he was like, "Yeah, of course, electric shock has to go last." But he did think we missed that element of it.
No,
but
we
look,
didn't.
Maybe she's not shaking it at the funeral. She's just drinking like a Negroni,
Sure,
which is also very inappropriate.
Sure.
You know, the most inappropriate things to drink at a funeral would probably be a Mai Tai first, and
Anything
then
fun.
I would also say a White Russian would look weird, because then it's like, you brought cream to the wedding.
I would say a Long Island iced tea.
Long Island. Who
'Cause
drinks
you
a
just
Long
wanna
Island
get,
iced tea after
Like
the
hammered
age
in the
of
most
21?
fun way. That's a karaoke drink.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess I would say the worst thing you could do if you really want to go down the rabbit hole is if you were butt chugging at a funeral. That's the worst thing you could do.
I agree that butt chugging is the worst thing.
This
you can do at
eulogy's
a
going on
funeral.
a long time. Come on.
Here, we have shark news.
Shark news.
All kids out of the pool.
Nick Cobb. We have real shark news. Scientists have discovered there's a ghost population of great whites in the Mediterranean.
What
Did
do you mean
know
by
this?
a ghost population?
They're ghosts. Here's what I wish I did, was just read the headline and then just extrapolated from there. Unfortunately, I did read it. So,
Of course.
baby great whites were found, I think, back to 2013. So, and since then too, which suggests there actually is a population of great whites in the Mediterranean. They just stay away from people.
So that's why they're called ghost. Okay, all right.
Yeah, ghost population. So they're there. It's just like we didn't know they were in L.A. And then suddenly we got drones, and we start droning over people paddleboarding, and you're like, oh my God, there are great whites right next to every single person. Like, they're guarding them like they're their pets.
That's really interesting. I think that the tagging that goes on, like we're going to tag this shark, follow it. How far does it go? Does it go all the way around the world? Does it go across the ocean? If so, how long? You know, I think that is what gives people the confidence to go in the water. Because you start to think, well, they've tagged, 1,000 sharks. That's all that's out there. And it's like, no.
Yeah. What do we map? 10% of the ocean, probably? I don't know. There's
I
probably
think far
actual
less than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Far less.
Everything's out there, and it would all eat us if it had a chance.
For sure.
Yeah.
Jerry Rocha has this great bit about how everybody's like, oh, well, they don't like the taste of us. It's like, yeah, but they had to try.
Yeah.
They had to try it to know if they liked it. And then after they've tried it, it's like, well, we might as well finish it.
Right.
Because you're going to finish a Whopper even if you're not a Burger King guy.
Yeah.
Because you paid for it.
Right.
Most people are going to finish it.
That's
He
really
didn't say
funny.
the last part, but I love the idea of it.
This has been Shark News.
Shark news.
All kids out of the pool.
Nick Cobb, what do you got for us?
Well, man, I've got a bunch of games. I will
oh my
say
God,
the other
we're
day
not recording again. I'm kidding. Sorry.
What?
I just
Are you serious?
No, we are recording.
Thanks for interrupting.
I wanted to see what your expression would be, and then I felt too bad to let it continue.
I did this like small theater in Hobart, Indiana. Indiana is full of these places that it's like you have to say it a different way than it's spelled, or otherwise they know you're not local. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how do you not know anyway? This town's got like 250 people in it. How do you know I'm not local? But this town is spelled Hobart, Hobart. Mm-hmm. And right when you got there, as soon as somebody said that, no, you're not local, it's Hobart. Like, no, the better question is, why is it not Hobart? Why? One of my good friends from college was in a town that he swears up and down everybody pronounced it as Versailles. And it was spelled, Versailles. I'm like,
dude, there's so
why
many
do
French
you-
towns like that here.
why? I don't understand.
I don't know. But Indiana, Minnesota, and Iowa have towns like this. I wish I could remember some off the top of my head, but I've heard so many of them where I'm like, but it's named after a famous place. Why are we not saying it like that?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I don't want to live in its shadow anymore. I'm going to distance myself by.
Yeah.
I can't change my name, but I'll make sure.
Well,
I'll make you walk on eggshells around
where
me.
one of my brothers lives, which is near where I lived when I was a little kid. It's spelled Boteetourt. Right? Like Boteetourt or something like that.
Okay.
They pronounce it Botetourt.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
It's not even in the neighborhood.
There's some insecurity in that. I know it. That's got to be what it is. But something that really caught my eye is every once in a while, just for fun, I'll look up a horoscope. I don't really believe in this kind of thing at all, but I do think it's fun. Mm-hmm. And I've just come to realize that pretty much every day, the horoscope for the daily horoscope for most of them, Leo or Taurus or something, is like, carpe diem, go take a big risk today. You can handle it. And every day, the horoscope for Pisces is like, maybe you should take another crack at that vision board. Maybe you should lay down and just, don't start any new projects for a while. Take a breath. You went outside once yesterday. So
it just knows. But is this? Do you feel this is accurate to you?
I think that whoever writes horoscopes is bound to be a Pisces to begin with.
What does this mean, man? I don't understand any of this horoscope stuff.
But the people who believe it, many of them are probably Pisces. And so thus the person who's writing it is probably a Pisces.
What do you mean?
Look, I can't. It's not something I can prove. It's a gut feeling. Because
what does any of this mean? But this just shows that you believe in it. Otherwise, you.
Oh no, I don't believe in it at all. But I do.
But
even though I don't believe in it,
you do.
No, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it at all. But yet, I'm still offended by how they talk about people who were born on my birthday, which is always like, you're a pussy ass little bitch. It's always something like that. It's always, why can't you be an adult?
But by saying that you bet that the people who believe horoscopes are Pisces, you're saying that you believe in them. You believe that there are correlations between these things, right?
Are there people that were born on my birthday and 30 days after that believe in this stuff? Sure, there are probably a fair amount of them.
You don't think it's an even distribution,
those people that believe in
though?
it would be interested in basically predicting other people's future. I live in a weird month, man. If you were born in late February, it's a weird time, and nobody thinks that much of us as a group.
This is so weird, Nick. You're saying I don't believe in astrology, then you are doubling down on the premise of astrology.
I just think it's really entertaining.
No, when you're born in these 30 days, I'm telling you, you don't understand. But if you're born within these 30 days, these things are true. It's like,
no, I don't think they're true.
But that's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that some people that were born then really believe in it. Really believe.
And then you go on to say no, but it's weird
in
if
New
you're
York,
born in these days. It's weird stuff.
I once had a job interview in New York and thought it went fine. It was in it was to be some guy's assistant in his apartment, his office. And he's like, okay, as far as I'm concerned, you got the job, but when you get downstairs, call this number. And when you call this number, it's going to ask you, it's not going to bother with your name. It's going to ask you what day you were born, what city you were born in, and what time you were born. And that's going to decide whether or not you get the job.
What? This happened?
Yeah, it's happened. So I went downstairs. At that point, I was like, well, I'm not going to take this job, but I am curious.
What was the job?
It was just an assistant to somebody.
And he wanted to check your what your sign was, and I guess they always have those what are they called, moon, the sub categories.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is crazy.
So I did not. It was super cryptic. It's almost as if someone just takes these phone calls all day long. I'm surprised they didn't ask me for a password.
Why do we believe these things?
They're like, so you just left the office? Yes. Okay. What day were you born? What time were you born? And where were you born? Thank you. Bye. That was it. Never got the job.
I've tried so hard to understand astrology because I always want to understand things that I don't agree with, right? I wanted to make those assumptions. It's like just trying to understand like conservative politics even is an example. It's like I will try to take every premise as gospel truth. And then then you try to deconstruct it and see what actually holds up and what doesn't. And usually like, oh, okay, this is a person who just disagrees with me, right? Astrology is one of those things. Like we have a friend who's incredibly smart, David, who is big into astrology, and
that's an understatement.
Yes, and I one night I was like, "Can you please make this make sense to me?" He goes into it. I've read articles, I've read everything, and I can't wrap my head around this.
No,
like
it's
everything boils down to like. And the moon's out there. If it can move the tides, are you really think there's no? You're like, what are you talking about?
No, there's
man?
a weird cross section there because
you talking about
a lot
gravity?
of like thoughtful people are into it. The way that I see it is this: it doesn't have to be a belief system. I think it is a belief system for a whole lot of people, but to me, it's just entertaining. Okay. Whenever I look at it, which is once every few months, it's kind of entertaining.
I thought you were basing
every
your
time
life
I
on
look at it, Pisces is getting shit on and treated like they're 12 years old.
I do want to understand. Look, if you are, our one of our listeners who's into this stuff, we don't have an email address. I think we do, but just hit me up on Instagram or something. Send me a link to something that can make me understand this because I do not understand it. I've tried. I don't get it.
Hey, have you ever headlined a show and you ask for something really small and you go out of your way, like, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm not asking for just green M&Ms or whatever.
Yeah.
Really small, and it still backfires. Because I did this theater, whatever, last week, and there's like, there's drinks in the fridge in the green room. And so I go to the little fridge and it's just beer. I just wanted a Diet Coke. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, whenever you get a chance, can I get a Diet Coke? And they're like, oh, I'll have to get that in the front. I'll have to go out front.
Yeah.
Like, what? Really? Okay. All right. Well, just, whenever you can. I'm not going on for a long time, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, they come back with a pitcher with no top, with a pitcher of Diet Coke and a stack of plastic cups. I'm like, now everybody thinks that I asked for this.
Right.
Like, can I please have a pitcher of Diet Coke? No ice. Warm Diet Coke.
So, hold on. So, you're
cups.
in a green room with other comics and this happened?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. I mean, one other comic had heard me ask, and so he was laughing really hard. But
you're headlining.
It makes me look so bad.
You're headlining, and then you want a soda to bring on stage is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you...
And now I look like...
It's a very goofy look.
Yeah, I asked for the head of a pig. Yeah.
Well, we did have that show in Chicago, you and I together. The weirdest setup of a place that I will never work again. Where we go in the green room and we're like, hey, is there water in here? And they're like, no. Okay, well, where do I get water? And like... You got to go ask someone, and they'll ask someone if they can go get it. It took like 15 minutes to get water, and it was like one bottle at a nice, really nice theater complex.
Yeah.
Anyway, some people.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it'd be like being at a Four Seasons and hey, can I get a towel? And they're like you ask for something that no one has ever asked for before.
And also, it's like, how do you not have the water behind the bar here?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we got to ask for permission. We have to ask for permission. You have to ask permission to hydrate the performer, the only performers at your venue.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck that place.
Hey, do you want to do a which came first, second, and third?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll warm up for the rest of our games. Here we go.
Yeah, this is a game where Nick is going to list 3 events. I have to guess which came first, which came second, which came third.
I'm also guessing.
Yeah.
The piano is invented.
The actual piano, or can it be the predecessors to the piano?
We'll say the actual piano. They don't get specific here.
Okay.
Speed of light is discovered.
Mm-hmm.
The dodo goes extinct. I'm gonna have to go piano first.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go in that order. No. I'd go piano, dodo, speed of light.
Yeah, exactly. The piano, I believe, is like when they switched from like clavichord and harpsichord to piano. I think in like the 1760s is when they started switching over. I think, and then I'm gonna say dodo. Dodo wasn't that long ago, like 1890s, and I'm gonna say speed of light, 1930s.
Okay. Oh. Speed of light. How can this be the case? Speed of light discovered 1676.
What?
That's what? I'm shocked.
That's incredible. Well,
Dodo goes extinct 1680 to 1690.
What? We had it completely backwards.
It says the piano 1700. I don't know that I believe that.
1700. Okay. Well, it wasn't popular until later. But dude, that is crazy. But you know what? The exact curvature of the Earth and the size of the Earth was calculated. I want to say it was like 2,500 years ago or something like that, based off a shadow. This was in Egypt when it under like a Greek dynasty, maybe 2,300 years ago or something like that, where they're like they checked the length of a shadow once in one city at noon, and then the length of the shadow in a city like 40 miles away at the same time, and based on that and the distance, they could determine the size of the Earth, and they got it within like a few miles.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Math is incredible, especially that redneck math that you're talking about. All right. I mean, that's basically what it is. Florida man, hardcore bondage. Which Florida man had a higher bond set for their crimes? Just to hedge a little bit, last time one of the people was a woman. So which Florida person had a higher bond set for their crimes?
Okay.
This is courtesy of the Hillsborough County
friends,
Sheriff.
Oh, I think I say LaCroix. Okay. It was brought to you by Rolex.
Courtesy of the Tampa Bay area sheriff. Okay, the first one is Giovanni Mendez, arrest date March 21st, 25. He's 20, brown hair. I'm sorry, 20, brown eyes, black hair. Charges. Here we go. Probation violation, previous crime, carjacking. Probation violation, previous crime, robbery with a firearm. And furnishing firearm to a minor again.
Okay.
All right, that seems pretty serious
Hold
stuff.
on, the new crime is giving a minor a firearm. Is that right?
I think all three of these.
Oh,
two
all three of
probation
these.
violations.
Oh,
and the firearm.
Okay.
Second is Miriam Jean Williams. She was arrested on May 22nd, 25. She's 62, and they even gave her street address, which I will abstain from. Her charges are harassing a witness and tampering with a witness. What is tampering? If you've already said harassing, what is tampering?
Yeah, I would guess that the first one has a much, much higher bond, considering their threat to public safety.
I'd say 15,000 on the first one.
The first one, I'm gonna go 75,000.
Okay.
But it's also based on means. And then the second one, I'm gonna go with 3,000.
Well, I already said 15 for the first. Second one, I'll say 5. I don't know what that means. If you're throwing tampering and harassing, I don't know. So
I think harassing is like you better not testify, and tampering is like you should say this.
Oh my God!
What is it?
Giovanni was 10,000. Miriam,
For armed robbery,
250,000.
What?
250,000, dude.
So this is a super rich person, right? You don't get that for that.
She does not look super rich. She looks like a mess. She looks like she's had some hard times. She does not look rich.
Well, we would not be good judges, I guess.
Goodness. 250 grand. God.
Yeah, man.
For harassing and tampering.
Just for telling someone not to snitch.
I mean, I would think that would be like for murdering a witness.
Yeah.
You ready for a little investor's choice?
I would. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have thought that carjacking and giving guns to kids would be a bigger offense. But okay.
You would think so.
Yeah, let's hear it.
But who knows what that is from, the harassing and the whatnot. I think you have a song for this. There's
for
music
investor's
for this,
choice,
right?
You're right. I do.
The returns are screaming my name. This isn't just an investment. It's a golden ticket. I'd be crazy not to jump on this. Pick the company you would invest in. The first one is called Later Dater. Are you keen on your child's classmates but don't want to break the law? Later Daters age up technology scans yearbooks and school web pages to determine whose face and body really glow up in 3 to 5 years. It automatically adds them on social media and sets a reminder for when they come of age. Don't be a pervert, be a later dater. Oh, God. You got to invest in one of these, Ryan.
Well, definitely not that one. I mean, what? I mean, that's...
I mean, how much are you paying
Are
for
we going to
this?
get arrested for even doing this?
The second one is the Lullaby Box.
Okay.
This patented white noise machine is guaranteed to get you to sleep in under 3 minutes. Our sound wave engineers discovered a unique binaural audio signature decoded from a cursed music box found on a river safari in the Congo. Side effects may include seeing Himbo the Shadow Man in your dreams.
I don't know what that is.
If you start seeing Himbo the Shadow Man while you're awake, consult an exorcist or witch doctor immediately. Travel to the dream world quickly and reliably with the Lullaby Box. Man, those are two terrible options.
What did you say? Himbo the what?
The Shadow Man. I don't know if he's making that up or if that's a real thing.
Okay. Himbo the Shadow Man. It sounds like he made it up.
He sounds really frightening.
Does he sound frightening? It didn't bother me at all. That's why I can't figure the downside of this one.
Well, I mean, it says you may have to go to a witch doctor.
Sounds fun. Yeah, I go with that one, and I report the other one to the FBI.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one as well. People, if they need to go to sleep, they need to go to sleep. I've said this for years. As a Freddie Krueger fan, I think he was kind of dumb and short-sighted. I don't know why he went after teenagers, people who actively try not to sleep. He should have been after new parents. New parents never get to sleep, but when they do, they're so ecstatic, they wouldn't even be bothered that they're seeing him.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What's the thing? So he would kill people while they're sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So a new parent, if they're asleep, they're like, I'm not coming out of this. Take me if you need to take me, but I'm not waking up.
Yeah, the idea that in every one of those movies, they're telling their friend, like, "Oh, put me to sleep. When I start shaking or yelling, just wake me up." That's not happening for a new parent. If they actually get to
they're
sleep,
like, I don't care if it's a nightmare. We're sleeping.
If I'm shaking, yelling, if my feet are on fire, just let me sleep. As long as just don't wake me up. Like,
would he kill them?
It's a no lose for Freddie.
Would he kill them in a nightmare? And the nightmare's real? Is that what it is? I can't remember.
Yeah, he would kill them in the nightmare, and then it would flash over to their sleeping body, like blowing up, being sliced to bits. The new parent just wouldn't care.
Interesting. Also interesting that we had multiple movies in that era where people had knives on their hands.
What other movie are you talking about?
Well, not all knives, but sharp things. Well, you got
push pins.
You got Nightmare on Elm Street. You got Edward Scissorhands. Those are scissors. They're not, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
And you got Shredder. from Ninja Turtles.
Oh, right.
Sharp hands.
Right.
We got three people with sharp hands. You haven't seen sharp hands in a movie since then.
I've never understood Donatello and how he could be effective in any way against Shredder. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You brought up Shredder.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, why Donatello? He's the best one.
I love him, but he's just got a wooden staff. Like, the guy has blades up and down his arm. Like, what are you going to do?
That's not going to cut a bow staff.
I think it could. I think,
dude, it's like a baseball bat.
Shredder's blades.
It's the hardness of a baseball bat. What about Michelangelo with the nunchucks?
Same. Totally. The only
Even
person
the
who has
size,
a
what are you
real
gonna
weapon
do?
is Leonardo. He's got 2 swords. So
yeah.
And you're playing the video game. Like, do you want to play with Leonardo or Donatello? Well, in your world, I guess it doesn't matter. In my world, 2 swords beats a piece of wood.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, Leonardo clearly has the most effective weapon. I just don't like him. I like Donatello's personality the best.
Right.
But weapon-wise, I think he has the second best weapon.
Leonardo? Or you think Donatello is the second best
Donatello has the second best weapon. I think it's better than size. It's better than nunchucks.
I'll go with the blades before either pieces of wood.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'll go with the size.
Size aren't blades, though. Have you ever felt them?
No.
They're dull.
Oh.
They're dull. They're blunt objects. They're blunt force objects.
I can't just assume that I'll get them sharpened with one of those trucks that drives through Brooklyn every once in a while.
Dude, unless I've only held like safety ones, and I don't think that's the case. They're like blunt force objects.
Who's carrying around safety size?
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't think that. I think they were real.
Kids, this is my safety side. Speaking of safety size, we're going to play Just Asking Craigslist. It's a game where I'm going to read 3 items that have been posted in the Norfolk, Virginia Craigslist. And Ryan, you got to put them in order.
All right.
Value
Craigslist
order.
Price is right, as I call
price.
it. Okay.
Again, of their asking price.
Mm-hmm.
This is, Kai says, a services offered edition.
Oh, no.
First one, website construction. SEO by Jeff Napier in Chesapeake. Description. These websites start with a solid, flexible foundation so it can be evolved into any level of special functionality right from the start or later as your business income grows or needed. I can help with functionality and SEO as the situation dictates.
Mm-hmm.
Guess starting price for one website. And Kai specifies the
2,000.
actual ad is 7 paragraphs long and riddled with grammatical errors.
Oh, let's take it down to $600.
I'll go 400 for an entry, like foot in the door kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one out of Norfolk. Jesus, can I get this picture out of my head? Carpet and upholstery cleaning, 3 rooms, steam cleaned in Hampton Roads. These prices include steam cleaning, pre-spray of all areas of carpet being cleaned, deodorizer, business licensed and insured to do business in Virginia. Some here are not. 26 years of experience with carpet, honest work. Price does not include furniture moving.
$500.
3 rooms. I'll say 180.
500.
Okay. The last one. Oh God. The Tantric Male Full Body Massage out of Norfolk. Hey, handsome, are you ready to expand your erotic horizons? You are all welcome, LGBT, military service guys, students. My body work consists in several professional therapeutic massage modalities such as Lomi, Swedish, deep tissue, reflexology, and Thai massage blended with sensual element. Your once-in-a-lifetime massage experience. Text Roy for a faster response.
185
for a 1-hour massage. And then there are a number of pictures of his massage. There's a guy. It's basically a dude in a bikini brief. This is tough. One of him giving a massage, a shadow of him, a full body shadow of him with his flaccid penis hanging out. This is a tough look. And then just a guy with a Broncos hat on. You don't want to see this, Ryan.
No, I don't. I'm going to reiterate $185, and I'm also going to say this is why 80% of our listeners are male.
The actual order, steam cleaning, 3 rooms, $75. I called that one.
What?
I said 180. That is cheap, although maybe he ups you on the furniture. Website by Jeff. I said...
you said 400. I said 600.
150.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 1 hour with Roy, $200.
I said 185. What did you say?
I don't think I could get past the shadow of the flash thing. I didn't get to.
You didn't guess. You're like, just.
I'm too upset right now. All right, so hypotheticals. Here's Kai's. Basket body horror. Do you want to play the song?
Oh, yeah, we do have a basket body horror. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the silence. It's not playing.
Are you prepared for basket body horror? I am not a role model.
All right.
Would you do this? You select one player on your favorite team that is underperforming, getting in trouble with the law, or acting the fool and give them 100% potential. All you have to do is keep a greased up watermelon within 5 feet of you at all times during the season. As long as you do, the player will be giving their complete focus to training, diet, team building, and staying out of trouble, maximizing their output. If you drop the watermelon, both you and the player's leg will break. I can't do it because when I was a kid, went to a 4th of July party, and they had a game where they had a greased up watermelon in the pool. And whoever was able to successfully get the watermelon out of the pool, like 20 kids are trying to get it. You can't hold on to it. You can't.
What was that oil in their pool?
I don't know. They really wanted to have a good party game.
Nuts.
I don't think it's possible. Not
so
for the
you'd
whole
have to,
season.
You'd have to, for 82 games, you have to hold this watermelon?
Keep it within 5 feet of you, so there's a lot of holding of it. And if you set it down, man, it'd be so hard to pick it back up.
If it's just within 5 feet. But wait a minute, that means I also have to watch every game. I can't necessarily do that, so I'm not going to do it. I don't. No,
you wouldn't have to watch the game. You could just watch. You just know that they're at 100%.
Yeah, but if I'm doing something else, if I'm traveling, if I'm doing something else, whatever, I got to have a greased up watermelon next to me. No, I don't care. Look, if the NBA starts calling travel again, we'll talk about it. But right now, I think every title should have an asterisk next to it because they don't have rules.
Yeah, no, the NBA is in some trouble, and we're going to hear the same old crap about the All-Star game. It's dead. I mean, they might as well just get rid of it at this point. I don't even know why they want to be considered All-Stars. Like, why do you even want it?
It's the worst.
To go and do a lot of press? Why would you want that?
Yeah. It's pointless. Do you have any other games? Do you have a hypothetical?
Well, I already asked you, but we have to delete it from the show.
We don't have to, but you know what I mean.
No, we can delete it. It's probably fair.
It just doesn't. Yeah, yeah. But
I'll delete it. Why don't we just go straight into rank them?
Okay. Nick? Are you ready for rank them?
I think so.
You can't change the quirk or trait, the love of your life or the person you date. No hiding it or loopholes to escape. Time to list them, then debate. Rank them, a game of luck. Rank them, they all suck. Rank them, 1, 2, or 3. You pick that, whoa, crazy. Rank them, rank them, rank them.
All right. So if you got lost in the beauty of the song and weren't paying attention to the lyrics, Rank Them's a game where we list 3 attributes for a person who's perfect for you in every way, except for these 3 defining characteristics. You have to rank them. Ready? Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Number 1, they practice the recorder for an hour every day and never get better. Has the proficiency of a 6-year-old. You can hear it, you know. Number 2, calls everything by its nickname that no one actually uses. For example, Mickey D's, Frisco, City of Angels, Big Apple, Hotlanta, the Big Easy, Chi-Town, and then getting into businesses, Target. You're going to have a Mountain Dew, which she loves. You're doing the dew.
Are you taking a Larry when you're turning left?
Yep. You're eating late at night. That's 4th meal. They call the internet the information superhighway, and they refer to trains as the Iron Horse. Okay.
You know, I'm kind of okay with all of it. Really,
with all of it, they never say Chicago. It's always Chi-Town. Mm-hmm.
So okay. So those 2, what we got?
This wouldn't bother you?
The recorder and the no, not really.
Oh man, just calling everything like cities and companies by their like marketing nickname. I can't do it. Number 3 has rancid gas 12 times per day near you. Like the kind where you got to open the window and you're like, good God.
Right. Okay, what was the first one again?
Practices the recorder 1 hour a day near you. Has the proficiency of a 6-year-old.
Okay. The one where they use all of the how did you describe the second one again? How did you
calls everything by its nickname that no one ever uses. Basically, it's a marketing nickname.
Number 1. That's number 1.
Really?
Yes.
That wouldn't bother you?
I mean, maybe
literally everything.
Not as much as the other 2. Number 1 is the marketing nickname. Number 2 is the farting, and 3 is the recorder. I can't handle the recorder. For an hour every day?
Yeah,
it's so that I don't have to hear her say, let's go eat at that Pigtail Girls hamburger place. You know, I'm like, it's fine. How about you?
I think I take the rancid gas first. It's awful, but I think I take that. Then I take recorder, and then I take the nicknames. I can't do the nicknames. Hey, what are you doing? I'm just doing the do.
I don't know.
Stop. You telling me you wouldn't be annoyed if Amy's on the internet and you're like, hey, what are you doing? Because you don't know. And she goes, oh, I'm just surfing the information highway.
No, it would take a long time for me to get annoyed. I would think it's pretty fun for a while.
Yeah, for a while. And then I think you're underestimating this. You like, even then, you're saying for a while. This is a permanent trait.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying that it's my favorite.
You're underestimating
You're doing exactly what Jingle Master Tony did. Like, look, it's nowhere in the vicinity of as bad as listening to the recorder for an hour every day.
You're underestimating it.
Maybe
what are you doing? Well, I'm going to take the Iron Horse into the city of broad shoulders. I got my ticket. I got my bill on the information superhighway.
So like she basically is talking like some version of she like being in Casablanca or something. Like just
I mean she's basically programmed. It's like AI said, make me a human made of marketing terms.
Yeah, okay. I mean, look, it's still better than her shitting her pants 12 times a day, okay?
There's no solids.
It is.
Okay.
All right, here's Kai's rank them. Breeds and sells roosters for cockfighting.
Okay.
Wears one rollerblade at all times.
Okay.
Believes Jeffrey Epstein is innocent because her fat aunt used to work for him and he never tried anything inappropriate with the aunt, so he must be innocent. I would say the Epstein thing is third. Wait. No, the Roosters for cockfighting is third. Epstein's second. Rollerblade is first, even though that would...
Yeah. The rooster thing is definitely last. Like, oh, these are just gonna fight and kill each other. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, look, the person who thinks that Epstein's innocent, I mean, sometimes people just have crazy beliefs. People believe in astrology.
Yeah, I don't. I love the reason though, because you can't very well if she's not willing, if she doesn't have the intellectual depth to understand why she thought her aunt thought that he was innocent.
Absolutely insane, right?
That's a problem, and it's hard not to extrapolate that. But she's perfect in every way, right?
I want to say that the rollerblade would be number one, but let's be honest, it's not. You can't go anywhere with one rollerblade on. You can't go anywhere with one rollerblade on.
May be number one.
It's number one. It sucks, but it's number one.
Yeah. In fact, rollerblade may be 3. That's intolerable.
It might be number 3. I think it's still ahead of the chicken killer. But it's close.
So inconvenient. Going by your position of like what affects me the most, that is 3.
That affects you the most. I don't know. The cockfight breeder, that might affect you a little bit too.
Maybe, but I mean, maybe you
Not
get arrested.
Not as much as one rollerblade on.
You wouldn't annoy people as much as one rollerblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just think of like going to a nice place and they got like somebody at the door and they're like, "Sorry, no rollerblades here."
Yeah, exactly. Well, I only have one.
We have a dress code. No rollerblades.
And then she sits like on the outside with like a rollerblade, she sticks her rollerbladed leg outside of the place.
Right.
I'm just gonna make this up off the top of my head. Believes in leprechauns.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like completely believes that they exist? She thinks that the movie Leprechaun is it's inspired, not a documentary necessarily, but it's inspired
no different than
by
believing in astrology to me.
What's that?
That's no different than believing in astrology to me.
Okay. It doesn't bother you that she believes in leprechauns?
Well, I mean, doesn't make much sense, but to me, it's not wilder than some other things.
Okay. The only way that she drinks is by butt chugging. The only way.
Okay.
She doesn't, like, if you're like, hey, I'm going to get a bottle of wine. She's like, well, you got to bring the tube then. That's just how it is.
Okay.
Whenever she sees something nice, a statue, a painting, even a picture, someone has a picture, she spits on it and rubs it as if to polish it some. You could be at someone's house. They're like, hey, here's my son graduated from college. Here's a picture. She's going to spit on it and rub it.
Okay, what's the first one again?
First one is she believes in leprechauns.
Second one was what?
She only drinks by butt chugging.
Oh, I mean, this is so easy. Leprechaun, photo, then butt chug.
Really? Yeah,
yes.
I think so. I think you're right. Look, I did think of those right there.
Oh, yeah.
I was pretty happy with 2 out of the 3. That was fun. Hey, everybody, Ryan, I don't know if he has any shows or not. I know he has a book. I've got I'm selling a bunch of fun T-shirts through Shopify at a place called The Merch Table. You can check it out at Nick_Cobb78. There'll be a link there in the bio.
On what website?
My handle is Nick_Cobb78, and the shop will be on that bio.
Oh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta say that part.
Well, it's still in the process of coming
Don't forget
up.
to rate, review, subscribe, and also, I got my book, The Party, on Amazon. It's a satire about totalitarian regimes. Also have another podcast called Baggage. It's a lot more serious than this one. The next episode is we're interviewing a Ukrainian field medic. And you can check that out on all the podcast places as well. There's no video though, but on the anywhere you listen to podcasts. Yeah, I think that's
just
it.
A couple of
Thank you very much for listening. Good evening.
Palling around, coming out of your speakers, a beautiful sound. They debate, berate, and have a laugh or two. Connor v. Cobb, for me and for you. La 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 la, la 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 la. Connor v. Cobb, for me and you. Ryan and Nick. Nick and Ryan. The Scoundrels of the Hour.